Today, I'm unboxing the Kase Revolution Professional ND Magnetic Filter Kit. So I was recently selected as a Kase Ambassador, and as part of that, they sent me the new Kase Revolution magnetic filters. Now, I've been a Kase Wolverine user for a while now, and I've done several videos on the Wolverine filters, which I'll link to down in the description below for you to check out. I talk a little bit about the Wolverine filters and some of the benefits of a magnetic filter. But with these new Revolution filters, there were two features I was really looking forward to, which we'll touch on in just a bit. So the Kase Revolution filters are a new design based on the Kase Wolverine filters. Now the Wolverine filters were magnetic just as the Revolution filters are. So what that means is a kit comes with an adapter ring that goes onto your lens and allows the magnetic filters to attach. Now the advantage of magnetic I've talked about before, but briefly it allows you to quickly put a filter on, change a filter, stack filters. So if you're out in the field and you put a 3-stop ND filter on, it just pops onto the front, and if you decide, I really should have gone 6-stop, it's as easy as pull the 3 off, click the 6-stop back on, and you're good to go. So it makes filter changes quick, easy, no more stuck filters in the field. So magnetic filters are awesome, and the Revolution line of filters continues that line of magnetic filters. It also has the normal things that you'd expect from Kase Wolverine filters in the Revolution line, which is sort of shock-resistant glass, optical quality glass, so that there's no color cast or minimal color cast to the filters when you attach them, which is important. So the two big changes with the Kase Revolution filters is one, they're color-coded now. So color coding, I've tested on other filters in the past and it's amazing. It helps make grabbing the right filter out of your bag super easy. Maybe you put your CPL filter on one lens, you're trying to figure out which one you did it. If they're all black, sometimes you have to go hunt and peck to try to find the right lens that has that filter on it. When they're color-coded, you can just sort of take a glance at the lens and see that, oh, there's my CPL filter. So super handy, really looking forward to having the color coding with Kase filters. The other feature is, traditionally, the magnetic filters have an adapter ring. So this is a 14-30 lens. I'm using 82mm filters, and it has this adapter ring that screws onto the front of your lens. This is how the filter attaches. So you put this adapter ring, which is right here, screw it onto the front of the lens like this. Either like your lens cap can attach or anything like that. Now the one con to this is it adds just a little bit of length to the end of your lens. So when you're shooting wide open, say at 14mm, and you start to stack filters, you start to get some vignetting, very hard vignetting that sometimes you actually have to zoom in to like 15-16mm to get by. Well, one of the features of the new Kase Revolution is they have an inlaid magnetic adapter ring. So we haven't looked at it yet because I haven't opened the box, but theoretically what happens is it screws and goes inside, so it sort of seats inside those threads, meaning you lose that length that it's going to add to the end of the lens. It helps keep your filters a little closer to the lens element, which I'm hoping will help reduce the amount of vignetting you get when you start to stack these magnetic filters. So really excited about that as well. So those are some of the features of the Kase Revolution filters, taking all the things you liked about the Wolverine features, keeping them in the Revolution line, but adding that color coding and giving us that new inlaid adapter ring, which I'm pretty excited about. So what came in my kit? So first, this is a Kase Revolution Professional ND filter kit. So it comes with a CPL filter, an ND8 filter, which is equal to a 3-stop, an ND64 filter, which is equal to a 6-stop, and an ND1000 filter, which is equal to a 10-stop ND filter. So you get a CPL and then the traditional 3 ND filters that you would expect. It does come with 2 adapters. One is that inner threaded ring, the one that's going to sort of seat inside the lens. And it also comes with the normal, which I have over here, which I showed earlier, the one that just sort of fits right on the outside like the Wolverines did. So it gets both in case you don't like that inlaid ring for some reason. You have an additional adapter ring. It comes with a filter pouch, so there'll be a way to store the filters. And then a front lens cap. Like I said, the lens caps are magnetic, so they just sort of toss on there like that, and it comes with a magnetic lens cap. So this is an 82mm kit, which is just perfect for my 14-30mm Nikon lens. This lens has the largest filter size of all the lenses I use, so I generally recommend get the largest filter size. It goes on here, and then you'll use step-up adapters for your other lenses. So like my 24-70, I use a step-up adapter. Those other lenses use step-up adapters because their filter size is a little smaller, so you put the step-up adapter on, and it allows you to put the 82mm filter on. So as part of what I received, I did get 2 step-up rings for my most common sizes. Now, these are Wolverine series step-up adapters, so I'm pretty certain the Wolverine step-up adapters I already had would work just fine, but I wasn't 100% sure when I was getting this stuff sent to me whether they had new step-up adapters or not. Looks like these are the same ones that came with Wolverine. So if you're already a Wolverine user using step-up adapters, you probably won't need the additional step-up adapters. You can use what you already have. And the kit itself, minus the step-up ring, it looks like it retails for approximately $440, $450 online, depending on where you purchase it. Like I said, I did receive this straight from Kase as part of being a Kase ambassador, but if you're looking for them online, it looks like they're going to retail for around $440, $450, something like that. Again, that's without the step-up rings. That's just the filters, the adapter, and a lens cap and pouch. Okay, so let's get to the fun part. Let's get this filter kit open. Again, it's the Kase Revolution Professional ND Filter Kit. Comes this nice little box right here. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. Get the wrap off. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Get the box open. It looks like it's got 2 layers in here. Got this top box. So open it up. And this is pouch. So this is the pouch that it comes with. So very similar to the Kase Wolverine pouch, except this one appears to be nylon as opposed to leather, but it's got the little hook, which I think is awesome. I frequently wear cargo style type pants or shorts when I'm out, and they tend to have cargo hooks, so I can hook this onto my pants to keep the filter super close. You can rig up a way to sort of clip it to a string off your tripod. Lots of ways to keep the filters nice and close to you if you're not keeping them in your bag and want easy access to them. Okay, very similar to how the Wolverine came bundled. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets, so plenty of room for filters in here. These come wrapped in shipping inside the little case piece. Let's see what we've got here. So what we've got here is the ND10 filter, color-coded red. So there's the filter. So turn that over like that. And as you can see, it's got the red. So when you're looking at it, you can tell, you can start to identify it. You memorize your colors and you learn that red is your ND10 filter. Makes it super handy for that. Pull out the next one. Here we've got the gold, which is an ND64 filter. So this is my 6-stop filter. Hold that up right there. And you can see it's got the gold stripe on the side. Again, makes it easy to figure it out. You got your red, you've got your gold. You start to memorize those, you can always grab the right filter the first time. And this is the ND8 or 3-stop filter. It has the blue right there. You can see the blue right there. 3-stop ND filter. And then finally here, this would of course be the CPL filter. So this is a silver color on the side, and it's the CPL filter or circular polarizer. I've done videos on circular polarizers. Again, I'll link to those down below as well. This of course fits in here like that. So nice handy pouch. And as you can see, the color coding is awesome. It makes it easy to grab the right filter. You have to memorize them, of course, and maybe in the beginning you grab the wrong one. But once you've got these colors memorized, it's just, you know, red's your 10-stop, gold's your 6-stop, blue's your 3-stop, and then your silver's your CPL. Makes it super easy to choose the right filter when you're out in the field. Or, like I said, if you've left your filter on a lens and you're like, which lens has that filter? At a glance, you can tell instead of trying to figure out if it's, when it's a black colored filter, if it's on there or not. So love the color coding. I am super excited that Kase has moved to some color coding. It just makes things for the lazy photographer even easier and faster and more efficient in the field, which can be important when the light moves fast. Okay, so that's the pouch. Nice case. Love the clip. Super cool. So let's set that up there. Okay, back to the box. This one's labeled accessories box. So let's pop this out of here. Open this guy up. Okay, dump that out. So it comes with this instruction book right here. Talks a little bit about the stops on the back, a little reference guide, talks about how to clean them, how to install them on your lens. So that comes with the Kase filters. Instruction for the inner ring. So I believe it does take a little bit of special tool to sort of get it in there correctly, get it nice and tight. So we'll take a look at that. Comes with the microfiber cloth, super awesome, super handy. Always good to have these extras to clean your front of your lens element or your filters. So let's see what we have here. This is the inner filter ring right here. Super crazy thin. Just take a look at that. Crazy thin. And it's just going to sort of screw into the threads as opposed to screw in and have a little bit of adapter. And then the magnet, your magnetic filters were attached to this. This is what's really going to shrink that front of the length of the lens. These are the tools that come with it to put it in. They sort of act like a little screwdriver. It comes with 2 of them. Probably don't want to lose those. It might make it hard to get the lens out. And let's see. Kase magnetic lens cap. Very, very similar to old lens cap. Actually, this lens cap is different. It's a little thinner than my original Kase. This is a Kase Wolverine lens cap, and this is the new Revolution. And this one's a little thinner, and you can see it even says on the back that it's a KW Revolution lens cap. So, got that as well. And then this should be the traditional, yes, this is the traditional adapter ring. It says it's a Revolution, 82 millimeter, and with the Wolverines, this would screw onto the front. But let's take a look. This is the Inlaid one. This is the normal one. See how big a difference that is? This is going to extend the length of your lens. This will not. I'm really excited to try this out in the field. So, we've done this. Let's just show you this. This is the normal ring going on. It just fits in here. Like I said, this is the normal one, very similar to the Wolverine one. It screws on there like that. Threaded on the outside. Nice, easy. Let's grab one of the new filters. Let's grab a CPL. Toss it on there. It's super cool. So, nice and easy to do that with. Okay, so let's play with the inlaid ring here. Let's see what we got here. So we're going to take this one off. So we're just going to take this adapter off. This is the normal one. It comes with both in case you don't want to use the inlaid one. So we're going to set it aside there. Set the camera here. Let's just take a quick peek at the instructions. Okay, so taking a quick look at the directions, this inlaid ring has a couple little notches in it, and that's where this tool is going to fit to help tighten it. So these need to face out away from the lens. It'll ultimately be towards the filter, or it says right here, there's writing on the outside, it says inlaid ring. It should be visible once you screw it in. So what you do is you get it here on the lens. Again, this is a 14 to 30. And you sort of gently get it started on there because you don't want to strip any threads or anything like that. So you sort of real gently. So we've got it hand started. Then we're going to take this little tool and it fits right in these ledges like this. And I can tighten up just a little bit like this. A little tighter. Okay, I don't want to over tighten it just to make sure it doesn't get stuck on there. It seems pretty good on there. There's the inlaid filter ring in there, so it's seated in there. So like I said, what the directions say, what I would recommend is sort of get it in there, get it started by hand so you make sure you're not cross-threading anything. Once you sort of got it started, then you can take this tool, put the 2 little notches, and then you can just sort of tighten it right up from there. Lens cap fits right on there just like that. Once you've got the inlaid ring in, put it on like that, and it's pretty awesome. So that's how you get the inlaid ring installed. It is the one I'll be using the majority of the time because I'm really curious to see how it works with vignetting. One of the things when you're trying to go on these wide angle lenses and you've got the filter on is that vignetting problem when you start to stack filters. So if you're trying to use like a 3-stop or a 6-stop ND and a CPL on top of it, you start to get some actual mechanical vignetting where you can't even get it really cleaned up. The only way to really fix that is to sort of zoom in to about 16 millimeters. Kase Wolverine filters, that is what happens. But if you zoomed in to 16 millimeters, it was fine. If I could eke it to 15 or even better yet, have correctable vignetting at 14, that would be awesome. So really look forward to trying that out. In the meantime, that's set up there. My step-up adapters, we'll just open one of these up real quick just so you can see. Just so you can see what a step-up adapter is. So this is a 67 to 82 millimeter step-up adapter. As you can see, what happens is this just screws into the one side and then it sort of steps up so you can get that nice, man, the magnet seems super strong on these new ones. Holy cow. So the magnet seems super strong on these new ones. One of the complaints of the Wolverines, the lens caps could get knocked off. These seem really strong. It'd be interesting to see out in the field how that works. Usually when I knocked one off, it was in my camera bag, either putting it in or taking it out. So it'd be interesting to see. Let me find one of my lenses a step-up ring on just to sure to see what that looks like. So right here, this is my 24 to 200 Nikon lens. It is a 67 millimeter filter thread, which is what this adapter, it's gonna take you from a 67 millimeter filter thread to an 82 millimeter magnetic. So what it does, it just screws right on there like that. So now it is adapted from 67 millimeters to the 82 that the filters are. So let's grab a filter. It's blue. That means it's the 3-stop or the ND8 ND filter. And now this filter just fits onto the front of my 24 to 200 with no problem. So that's what the step-up ring is for. And like I said, I've got another one over here for 72 to 82 millimeter step-up ring as well. So super handy for that. And one other thing, let's just show real quick. This is something sort of cool with the Revolutions as well, is these filters have threads on them. So I have a magnetic filter, my ND filter, magnetic to here. Well, say I have a CPL and I haven't upgraded to magnetic CPL because I've got a favorite or it's just not in the budget. Well, here is a CPL filter, a threaded CPL filter that, because they put some threads on these Revolutions, you can attach your CPL to it. And now I've got a stacked ND, 3-stop ND with my CPL on it. So pretty cool on that front, which then actually makes the whole assembly magnetic. So handy little feature if you want to go that route with it as well, is to be able to use a threaded filter on that. So that's everything that comes with a Kase Revolution Professional ND filter kit. It is everything you need to get started with magnetic filters. I highly recommend magnetic filters just for the ease of use, the efficiency of changing filters and adapting. I find that if you're having to screw on filters, you're afraid something's going to get stuck, you don't change filters when maybe you should. So love the magnetic filters, super handy carrying pouch, makes things easy. Like I said, you get the CPL, the 3 ND filters, an ND8, which is a 3-stop, an ND64, which is a 6-stop, and an ND1000, which is a 10-stop. And then you get your choice of adapter rings, whether you want to try to do the inlaid ring, which will sort of keep the length of the lens, hopefully reduce vignetting, which we'll find out in the future. And then the normal adapter ring is just sort of screws onto the outside, allows you to use those magnetic filters with it. Of course, a little cleaning cloth, and then the tools for the inlaid filter. So great little kit. Oh, lens cap. Don't forget the lens cap. And again, these lens caps feel stronger magnets than the Wolverines. I'm curious to see how that goes again, getting them in and out of the bag. So that's the unboxing of these filters. I'm really excited to get these out in the field and try them, which is what I'll be doing in the coming months. We're getting set to get into the busy season between workshops I'm leading and it being waterfall season where I'm at, where the water will be flowing. So I should have lots of opportunity to play with these filters in great settings for where they're super useful. Photographing waterfalls, photographing water, and things like that. So really excited to get them out there. Typically what I'll do is I'll get out, use them on multiple trips, and then sort of do a summary video out in the field on how these have been performing. That lets me tell you how they work getting in and out of the bag, what's the vignetting like on them, you know, durability, how are they doing out in the field. So I usually give several trips before I do that sort of review video, the in the field review, just to be sure that I'm confident what I'm saying about these filters. But really looking forward to getting out there using them. Color coding is gonna be awesome, and really excited about this inlaid adapter ring to see how it performs in the field. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that future video of my in the field review of these Kase Revolution filters. And if you found today's video to be helpful, please hit that like button, and thank you for watching.